CISA, America's cybersecurity agency, released a Dominion voting machine vulnerability report on June 3, 2022. It outlined 9 built-in capabilities that were found in their ImageCast-X voting machine, the only vote-casting product that they offer. This was found by an independent researcher, so CISA had to release it. One of these vulnerabilities, which was first recorded as a known threat on December 28, 2012, is classified as CWE-912. Otherwise known as hidden functionality. The first sentence in its extended definition is as follows. Hidden functionality can take many forms, such as intentionally malicious code, Easter eggs that contain extraneous functionality such as games, and developer-friendly shortcuts. Can you guess what specific form Dominion's hidden functionality turned out to be? A goddamn terminal emulator, allowing for remote access capabilities. Any y'all concerned about the possibility of any crooked Democrats physically slapping around these Dominion machines for kicks can rest easy, because everyone and anyone with an internet connection could have hacked into these goddamn machines in 2020. And get this, another little interesting fact, ImageCast X machines are what's known as BMDs, ballot marking devices, which do exactly as the name implies, marks the ballot for the voter. Initially designed for folks with accessibility issues, one can think of a myriad of reasons why a disabled voter might need assistance in marking a ballot. BMDs, which are not to be confused for electronic ballot marking devices, didn't exist before 2016. They were first pioneered in LA County, go figure, and first used in 2018. They now comprise of more than 80% of voting machines used in America. This shift in the fact that BMDs were created for those with disabilities, which effectively adds an unneeded layer to the high-risk, high-susceptible, severely untrusted election system of modern America. Any added component to America's voter landscape demands sound reasoning and a public explanation. And definitely not last, and definitely not least, beyond that, contrary to public belief, ballot marking devices have the option to record votes electronically. What can only be described as a harmonious existence between doublespeak and brain gymnastics, today's current self-canceling definition of paper ballots could not be any more contradictory to society standards, which are referred as the original records that are produced by hand or a ballot marking device. A paper ballot-based voting system makes the paper ballot the official ballot of record of the voter's expressed intentions. By hand marking a paper ballot, a voter is in essence attending to the marks made on his or her ballot. A BMD-produced ballot need not be reviewed at all by the voter. A ballot that is voter marked is by definition voter verified. Ballot marking devices may be used to mark paper ballots. So full circle now. I had a conversation pointing all this crap out to OpenAI. He definitely tried to hem and haw, but after pointing out the known vulnerability, the hidden functionality of remote access, listen to what he has to say.
You bring up several important concerns regarding the security and integrity of ballot marking devices, BMDs. Let's break down each part. 1. Voter verification. Yes, both hand-marked ballots and those produced by BMDs allow voters to verify their choices. Voters can ensure their selections on the paper record match their intentions before the votes are cast and tabulated. 2. BMD configuration and hidden functionality. Paper and electronic records. Some BMDs can be configured to produce a paper record or record votes electronically. However, for transparency and security, many jurisdictions prefer the use of a voter-verifiable paper audit trail, VVPAT, produced by BMDs. Hidden functionality, CWE 912. The presence of a terminal emulator application or similar hidden functionalities poses significant security risks. If such functionality is accessible, it could potentially allow an attacker to gain remote access, escalate privileges, and install malicious code. 3. Security implications. Exploitation risk. The hidden functionality could indeed be exploited by an attacker, leading to the installation of malicious software which could tamper with the voting process. End-to-end voting system. While BMDs are designed primarily for marking ballots and not for counting, the addition of dual recording options, paper and electronic, complicates the system. If the electronic recording option is used, it might create vulnerabilities, especially if not properly secured and audited. 4. Accountability and denial of tampering. Transparency. The presence of hidden functionalities and dual recording capabilities could indeed make it challenging to detect and prove tampering, leading to potential deniability of wrongdoing. Exploitation. Such a design could be seen as 100% exploitable if appropriate security measures are not in place. To mitigate these risks, it's essential for election systems to undergo rigorous security audits and testing, ensure transparency and verifiability in the voting process, disable or remove any unnecessary functionalities that could pose security risks, implement strong access controls and monitoring to detect and prevent unauthorized access. In conclusion, while BMDs can enhance accessibility and usability in voting, their design and implementation bring up several important concerns regarding the security and integrity of ballot marking devices